Spill the Tea is sponsored by the Spice and Tea Exchange of Rehoboth.
CoastLife, it is time to do a little spilling of the tea, both of the dramatic variety and the literal drinking variety.
Yes.
And if you've been following us along on our socials, especially Instagram and Facebook, we've been posting our tea drama for you to chime in, because we love to hear from you too. We tell you all the time we love to hear from you. But the literal tea that we are drinking today was so good.
We finished it.
We finished it between the last time we went to the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach, and by the time we're drinking it now, this was the last of it. This is their pumpkin chai latte black tea, very on brand for the season.
Yes, we loved this one.
We're officially in pumpkin season, and we loved it so much the first time. And like I said, I know we made a pot. I think while we were off for a couple weeks there, and the office enjoyed some of it as well. So it's very, very good. Just black tea, pumpkin, cinnamon, cocoa shell, maple sugar, roasted dandelion root, natural flavor, and they do recommend adding some pumpkin pie whipped cream caramel as well.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Sounds good.
So you want me to get to some spilling, and you get to some spilling?
Yeah, I'll spill it. So here's what's going on. We got some sister drama, which Leah and I love.
We love sister drama.
Because if you're new here, we have sisters we're very close with, but we're also, we understand the sister drama. But I don't think I understand it to this level.
I don't think I do either. This one,
thankfully,
I don't know about.
This one's a little rough. So basically, you have this one sister writing in, and she was in her older sister, or no, I'm sorry, her older sister was in her wedding.
Yes.
So she gets married. She has her sister as like a matron, maid of honor. They're not super close, but they're close. And
I think that might explain this.
Yeah, I probably don't have to tell you that part. But the older sister kind of makes a joke during her maid of honor speech, and she's like, can't believe you found someone to put up with you.
A classic sibling joke.
I think it's funny. But whatever. The bride did not.
Yeah.
So now her older sister's getting married, and she's like, hey, I was your maid of honor. I want you to be my matron of honor. She doesn't want to be in the wedding. She thinks that her sister didn't do a good job. She doesn't appreciate the joke she made during her wedding. Her parents are kind of like, listen, this is your sister. Just because you're going through a tough time, this is her wedding. You have to be there for her. She doesn't want to go, or at least be in it.
Right.
So what are we thinking? We obviously only have one side of this, so it's a little tricky.
Yeah. And I do think in this instance, my knee-jerk reaction, you can't tell somebody that you didn't hurt them when you did.
True.
You don't get to make that claim. All you can do is apologize for hurting them. You can say you didn't mean it, but the bottom line is it hurt their feelings. Even if you didn't mean to, even if you thought it was just a joke, you don't get to say that you didn't do that. And I do think that the sister who was joked about should get over it. That is like the least hurtful sibling joke out of all the ammo.
Thank you.
That your siblings have on you after a lifetime together.
Yeah.
That is the least offensive joke that a sibling could crack.
Do you know how many times we'll be at family dinner and my dad will look at my fiance and he'll be like, you still want to do this?
Right.
He'll be like, I'll understand if you run now. It's funny.
I told you, I brought my boyfriend home to meet my family, and he was like, something came up, and he was like, well, I think Leah's beautiful. And they booed. They clowned him.
As they should, because they're your family.
As they should, because they're my family. I was like, that's what I expected. I should have warned you about that.
Right, and I said, that's why I feel like I need more context. It's like, have you guys been hating your other your whole lives? But if you did, and she made this joke, okay, I get it. But also, you obviously don't hate her that bad. You made her your maid of honor first.
I'm realizing that not all families deal with or use humor and sarcasm as their love language, which I think I genuinely think my family does that. The more we tease you, the more we love you, the more we accept you as one of our own, because that is how we are. That's how we operate.
Exactly.
So I do understand the work past it. This is not an insurmountable problem between siblings. That being said, if she doesn't want to be in the wedding, she doesn't have to.
Yeah, exactly. I understand the parents' point, saying, hey, because parents are older and wiser than us, and they might, they probably had their own sibling spats, and they're like, look, you're going to regret it. I've had lots of spats with my sisters, but no one else would be in that maid of honor spot, and I wouldn't let anyone else be in their wedding. I get it. So my advice, I guess, with the little information you gave us, young lady, she's 28. I think you should do it, but,
Yeah, I think they should at least have the conversation to try and work through it. And, if it still ends in the one sister not wanting to be part of the wedding, then that's fine.
And that's where
they left it.
But you got to deal with those consequences.
But I think they should have that right proper conversation.
That right and proper conversation over some tea.
We have some right proper tea.
Lovely. It's still good.
Still good. It's good every time. This is just cozy fall blanket in a cup.
And you're not like a huge pumpkin spice, but you're a pumpkin person.
Yes.
And so if you're like Leah, you'll like this.
This is a good one because it doesn't have like the nutmeg and some of the like the bitier spices that I don't like in a pumpkin spice latte. It's a little gentler. I throw this in my coffee too sometimes. A little bit.
Ooh, do you?
I do.
Okay. Coffee queen.
So give that a try at the Spice and Tea Exchange on Rehoboth Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. We do have to take a quick break though. We'll let you go, and more Coast Life will be right back.